Hey, what's up ThunderStruckGaming? My name is Justin or High Pride, and first off I would like to thank Thunder for uploading this to his channel. If it does get uploaded, really do appreciate it since I've kind of started getting back into the whole commentary scene. I did them a while ago, stopped doing them because my computer broke, and I kind of want to get back into it now. So hopefully if you guys enjoy this video, please come check out my channel. It would really help me out and I would appreciate it a lot. So anyways, this is a 40-9 kill confirmed gameplay, I believe. It's not the best, but that's what I wanted. I didn't want to post like the most craziest gameplay you've ever seen, because that's not what my channel is about. My channel is about, you know, pretty average gameplay, but just something enjoyable that you can watch while you listen to what I have to talk about. So, you know, if you guys like that kind of stuff, come check out my channel. I'd really appreciate it. And let's get straight into the commentary. For the next couple minutes, I will be talking about why is there so much hate on COD Ghosts, and I'm kind of curious. I would like to know your guys' feedback. That's kind of why I started getting into YouTube. I just like interacting with people. I like to kind of gauge how people are feeling about a certain topic. So that's what I kind of wanted to talk about today, is Call of Duty Ghosts and why people hate it so much. Because I kind of enjoy the game. I'm not saying that it's the most perfect Call of Duty, like it's the best Call of Duty ever made, because it's not. And I didn't expect it to be. I didn't expect it to be the best thing to ever hit the face of the earth, because at this point, I mean, the last 2-3 Call of Duties have kind of been lackluster. I should say 2, because I really like Black Ops 1. I think for me that was the height of the series, and even when Black Ops 1 was out, I didn't realize it till after. You know, towards the end of Black Ops 1, I just really didn't like the game. I was really getting frustrated with it, and for me, I think it's just the Call of Duty syndrome at this point. I don't think there will ever be a Call of Duty that I will like from beginning to end, because people will exploit anything. I don't care what it is, people will exploit it. That's just how it goes. I've come to terms with that. I expect it. I expect that in 4 months from now, people will be exploiting whatever they can from Call of Duty Ghosts, and I'm gonna probably hate it. But, you know, that's why I don't only play Call of Duty. I would never be able to just play Call of Duty. It's impossible, because people will just exploit the dumbest shit, and it will fucking annoy everybody. But that's just how it goes, you know. My MW2, one man army noob tubes. I mean, even going back to COD 4, Frag times 3. People think that COD 4 is this amazing game after the fact, but Frag times 3 was a really big problem when Call of Duty 4 was out and was a big thing at the moment. So I mean, there have never been a perfect Call of Duty, and there never will be. So I'm wondering why so much people hate the game. You know, I think people's expectations of Call of Duty are just ridiculously high. I also think people wanted it to be the best Call of Duty ever made, because the last 2 have been really bad. MW3 was probably the worst until Black Ops 2 came out, and then that was the worst. But I think people have way too high expectations of this game. When coming into this game, I wasn't hyped for it at all until, you know, towards the end, because I just really wanted a new game to play, because I just couldn't stand Black Ops 2 anymore. I just had to stop playing it completely. But I didn't come into this game with high expectations. I didn't expect it to be the best game ever made. I was hoping for something that would be fun, something that wasn't Black Ops 2, which was, to me, Black Ops 2 was extremely boring. I do appreciate that they tried to innovate with the score streak system. You know, I mean, it was a good thought on paper, but for me it just didn't work out. You know, I didn't like TDM and free-for-all because, you know, getting the high kill streaks in those game modes were impossible, because the game would end. So, you know, it wasn't my cup of tea. But I just wanted this game to be entertaining to play. I wanted the guns to kill faster, because I just didn't like that. I think when you make the guns require more bullets to kill, you make it more connection based than anything else. I don't think it takes more skill. I just think it just makes it more connection based. If you have a better connection, you're gonna win, because it just takes that much more bullets to kill. If you're killing people really quickly, if you are better than that player regardless of connection, you will beat them. Now obviously not every time it's like that. There are moments where I die, see one bullet come up from somebody's gun and insta die, and it's like, you know, what the fuck. But then when I look at the kill cam, they shot me 4 times and I died. You know, but there's nothing you can do about that. I'm wondering where the dedicated servers are yet. If anybody knows, I'd like to know as well. Leave it in the comments. Have they put up, are they going to be putting up dedicated servers? Because if they did, I'd really appreciate it, because some of these connections I've been getting are horrible. I do not like that they took out the your ping and stuff and your connectivity to the game. I do wish they would bring that back. I do want to know sometimes what connection I'm rocking. But anyways, I don't know how this turns into a Call of Duty Ghost review. But, you know, I'm wondering why people hate this game so much. People are complaining about spawns, but spawns have been bad in every Call of Duty. I've just come to terms with the fact that people are going to be spawning by me. I mean, people act like this game has had the worst spawns ever. Modern Warfare 3 Dome, if you've played Modern Warfare 3 Free-for-All Dome, you know bad spawns. Because I've literally spawned with my gun up some dude's ass. I mean, that is how close I've spawned to somebody on that map. That, to me, is the definition of bad spawns. I've never had that happen to me on Ghost yet. I've spawned and ran past somebody and got killed. But other than that, I haven't literally spawned right next to a dude. Like, to me, that hasn't happened yet. I haven't seen it. If that has happened to you, then, you know, unfortunately, shit happens. But, you know, people are complaining about spawns. But like I said, there have been bad spawns before. People are complaining about the maps. But I do believe I've heard that the next-gen consoles are going to be 9v9. And I've also heard that this game wasn't made for the current gen. It was made for the next gen and ported to the current gen, which kind of makes sense because, you know, the graphics are kind of lackluster and whatnot. The game's kind of dull. So I do think that this game wasn't made for this gen. And if you think about it that way, that's why there are those problems. You know, those problems exist because the game was just not meant to be played on these systems. So I'm kind of curious. Leave it in the comments below what you guys hate about Call of Duty Ghosts. Personally, like I said, to me, not the perfect game, but it's enjoyable for me to play. I enjoy, you know, going in it. It's fast-paced to me in certain situations. You know, some games are just ridiculously slow. You know, some maps are just really big and really bad. But for the most part, I enjoy the game. You know, I mean, the kill streaks are lackluster. I do enjoy Specialists, even though they did kind of nerf it. But I kind of think that it needed it. Because I do think that if you had every perk in this game, you'd be like the most OP motherfucker to ever hit the earth. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about Call of Duty Ghosts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, please come check out my channel. And I will see you guys later. Peace out.